A group of human rights organizations and individuals that Thursday filed a complaint to the International Criminal Court in The Hague, accusing Prime Minister Hun Sen and his government of genocide, crimes against humanity and human rights violations. 30-page appeal argues there is a legal basis for the ICC to pursue a case against Mr. Hun Sen and his government. There are two key elements of the complaint to the ICC, said Morten Sklar, a US-based lawyer and executive director of the World Organization for Human Rights, who represented the complainant. One is Hun Sen engaged in a cover-up of the genocide of the Khmer Rouge regime through his efforts to avert the prosecution of the case of Khmer Rouge Tribunal, he said. Second, he added, focuses on a pattern widespread, systematic, and long-term practice of abusing harshly oppressed human rights committed against the Cambodian people by the government of Hun Sen, including the one pattern of executions, forced evictions, and population transfers, and abuse of detainees. The complaint named Mr. Hun Sen is complicit in aiding and abetting the genocide by attempting to hinder the prosecution of two cases in court concerning the Khmer Rouge years intermediate-level Khmer Rouge suspects accused of genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity. Mr. Hun Sen and other government officials have repeatedly claimed that the case will not be allowed to continue and would threaten the stability of the country. The complaint charges that the government has also proven a real system of suppressing dissent. It's under attack, may have been closed by government forces, including the 911 field units commanded by General Parachute Chap Phaek Day, who also is named in the complaint. The complaint cited chasing people from their homes across the country, as well as the sexual abuse of women in prison, and the killing of civilians by government forces is far more than just the crimes against humanity being committed in Cambodia. The complainant requested the ICC prosecutor to begin a preliminary investigation of the violations have been alleged, and if they deem it necessary, to bring a case against the government. Among those complaints was Ninh Bun Rith, a survivor of the Khmer Rouge engaged in Cambodian courts, US-based I-Bound Foundation, which works with people affected by landmines, and Rob Hamill, whose brother Kerry Hamill was made during the Khmer Rouge regime. The other complainants are kept secret, the document says, because the information received that the government of Hun Sen can be planned to retaliate against the complainant and the members of his family in Cambodia if their identity is revealed. Claire Duffy, a senior legal advisor to the program of the International Bar Association, the ICC in The Hague, said the ICC Office of the Prosecutor received communication from 597 as Thursday filed from April 1, 2011 to December 31, 2013. Of these, 503 outside the jurisdiction of the court, 21 required further analysis, 41 has been associated with a situation was under analysis, and 32 has been associated with an investigation or prosecution, Ms. Duffy said. The court used a four-phase process to determine which cases it will pursue. With regard to the allegations in the complaint, Ms. Duffy said that prima facie evidence of violations of human rights systematically and crime are made by the Cambodian government agents in the past few years, certainly since the jurisdiction of the ICC came into effect. In favor of international criminal investigation is the nature of the abuse, which gradually have escalated in recent years, especially since last year's election, Ms. Duffy said. Everything will depend on the evidence linking Hun Sen with the commission of such crimes. Sok Sam Oun, executive director of the Cambodian Defenders Project, said that complaints are taken seriously. It will have to show Mr. Hun Sen directly had committed crimes such as genocide. I don't think so where it will be taken seriously, he said. I don't know why they did that makes claims that, because I think we have to use the ICC very carefully, otherwise it will lose value and lost faith in the court. Spokesman of the Council of Ministers Milling Siphon said in response to a complaint that it is to make Hun Sen as famous now. What are the elements to support a case against anyone, a case of genocide, as well as crimes against humanity, he asked, adding, I hope that this operation is not a lawyer for political benefit.